Hi, in this tutorial we'll go over how to scan guest IDs using Tap to Tour. Before we begin, let's make sure your phone is ready to scan guest IDs. The first requirement is making sure the phone you use to check in guests has NFC built in. Tap to Tour will alert you if NFC is turned off or if it's not supported on your phone. The second requirement is Tap to Tour requires permission to use the camera to scan barcodes. If you've already responded no to this, you can change it in your phone settings, or delete and reinstall Tap to Tour to be asked again. Okay, let's focus first on NFC IDs. These are the tappable cards and wearables that are quickly replacing barcodes on board. To read an NFC ID, it needs to come very close to the reader built into your phone. If you use Tap to Pay on your phone, you probably already have an idea where it is. The reader location on an iPhone is easy since it's been in the same place for every model since the iPhone 8. The reader location on Android phones varies by model. For most, it's on the back of the phone, somewhere in the top half, usually near the center line or opposite the rear camera. You can Google your phone model plus the words NFC reader location for help finding it. When you're ready to scan an ID, tap Scan NFC on the dashboard. The NFC scanning prompt will display to let you know the reader is active. Our tip number 1 is if you're scanning a wearable, have the guest bring the wearable up to your phone so you can continue to see your phone's display. When an ID is read, you'll see the result pop up behind the scanning prompt. On iPhone, the scanning prompt will remain on the screen for a few seconds after the scan. For Android, the scanning prompt will disappear immediately. Here's tip number 2. To move things along a little faster on iPhone, you can tap the X in the upper right corner to dismiss the scanning prompt. Now you can welcome the guest and confirm their check-in by tapping the check-in button. The scanning dialog will reappear so you can scan the next guest. When you're finished scanning, tap Cancel to dismiss it. Sometimes if you move the ID away from the phone too quickly, you'll see a scan failed message. This brings us to tip number 3. If a scan doesn't work the first time, try it again. First, make sure the guest is in the right place and joining a tour that's on your dashboard. Then, scan the ID again. If you continue to have trouble, check with a leader or crew member for help. While many ships use NFC IDs, plenty still use barcodes. The process of scanning guest barcodes is similar to NFC, except we use the phone's camera to read the barcode. Let's tap Scan Barcode to begin. This time, the scanning prompt will include a camera view. Move the barcode into the camera's view. As soon as it's recognized, the scanning prompt will disappear and the result will pop up. Which brings us to our last tip, number 4. Know where the camera is pointed when you tap Scan Barcode. When the camera is active, the barcode reader will read the first barcode it sees, even if it's not the one you're trying to scan. That's it. With a little practice, scanning guest IDs will become quick and easy. You can learn more about using Tap to Tour at taptotour.com/training.